far so good for me.
I mean, you never fail to give it to us back to back to back to back. When it comes to the music, we can trust you with that. You're always there on top of your game.
Thank you.
How do you make sure though that you're able to keep up? Because in this fast-paced world, your fans are always requesting music, forgetting that it's not easy
at all
to put this music together.
Okay, so 2 years, I think Victory is almost 2 years. It was an album. It has like 6 songs on it. So I have Minye, Victory, and Everlasting Father and stuff. They've been streaming all time. And then along the line, I came in with Overdue. Overdue is like 8 months now. And then also I hit them hard with the correct song featuring Kim Paluta. You know, as an artist, getting the hit is not easy, but to maintain in the scene or to be, staying in the scene for long, that one is very tough. So coming up, you have to learn.
That's right.
You have to, after you prayed, after you record at the studio, after you do this, you have to learn, to be consistent in the scene. So I think
that's right.
I have played my cards very well. I've been with great artists, so I learned from them. I learned some from Shatawale, I learned some from Stonebwoy,
we'll be talking about that because that is something about you that people are always curious about. But let's take it back. Let's rewind a little bit. Some of us know you, we know your music, we've been listening to it. Some of us might not know you so well. I know in recent times you've granted interviews and we've gotten to know a bit about your life, your history, where you came from, the humble beginnings. In fact, I have goosebumps because I was listening to you talk about, being young, walking, searching for your identity. And to come from that side, all the way till now, it can only be blessing. So tell us about yourself, where you hail from, and how this music, how you came to be in this music industry from the beginning. Tell us.
Okay, myself.
Yes. Tell us that, like we used to do in school.
When we were in school,
my name is...
And you start myself.
Yes.
The headline. So myself, my name is Unbreakable Joyce Blessing.
Unbreakable.
But my family members and everyone called me Akusua Trene because I'm a Bono, so that's my Bono name. So Akusua Trene Unbreakable Joyce Blessing. These are my names.
The Unbreakable, is it in the passport?
No, it's Joyce Blessing. So I have to give you all the names.
Okay.
But even when you call me the Unbreakable, the response, they are plenty. That one, you can't put them in the book.
I see.
So this is me. I'm a Ghanaian. I'm from Bono, Bono North. I was raised and born at Kumasi. I started the whole musical thing at Kumasi.
Okay.
So I was discovered at church at the age of 13. So I grew with the music.
Okay.
And I played a lot live band, and then I back at different studios with big musicians. I got the opportunity to back Diana Samoa, Ernesto Poku, Joelaka, Meligansa, and a lot of them. So that is that one. And then for when you hear Joyce Blessing, what comes in mind is I'm a gospel musician. I'm an award-winning gospel musician. I'm based here in Ghana. I'm a mother, a performer, a worshiper, a singer, a businesswoman, a farmer too.
Oh, you farm as well?
Yes.
What are the crops you deal in?
I do cocoa. I deal with cocoa,
Okay.
So I have cocoa farm.
Very busy woman indeed. And you say for you, music started from the age of 13.
Yep.
At that time, did you have the support of your family?
Okay. At that time, I didn't need any support.
Were they happy that you were getting into music, singing? Or, sometimes when we speak with musicians, especially those that started young, your family has a lot of control over what they think you should be doing with your life, especially when it gets serious. They think, oh no, your talent is better served in this place. Did you have any opposition, anybody trying to discourage you from singing?
I think people were telling my mom that, hey, Obani, they are open music no be on nam kone the music there nya de papa bi asa
Sir?
yeah hwe ye.
Why were they concerned that
You know, back in the days,
that?
all band crana and Kafo have that perception, say, band, brabia, like, yeah, you papa bia was say.
There's a tag on you.
So sometimes they would tell my mom about that. Miss me pitching me, baby, a musician's wa. Yes, say, me who's woman in Ako, and yes, a son, your money in nephew. And yes, I had Adriana Crammy, she be a chap. So I'll leave home and I'll go and stay at, they have a place that you were having concert and things. Then they would be, the musicians were coming in for a concert.
Right.
So I hold on with tie up every weekend. So I'll go there like in the morning, I'll return at night. So my mom will beat me. I think that's that time the name yenny. My mom was not supporting that.
Okay.
But for me started singing at churches near there, my mom was very happy. He knew say that thing was in me. And you know, but he never knew say I will become this, you know, big. Yeah. So he was happy when I started going to church, you know, singing and that stuff. He heard those things. Okay, at first no me didn't praise be, but you know, music pushed me to a different church.
Okay.
Nti ya umbe catch and so ba no to nyumo na unhu ida but ote ana ote a ne nije. So I think it's starting no how our music, you know, it take you over you are. Piano so baby fie uko baby a music baby a ebo party ni ade you could see musicians and stuff. You don't even want to come home. It's our part na ma mempe. But growing up no baby I'm a fire as gospel musician no. I didn't get a chance to do, you know, bad things. So my mom was in support of it.
At what point did you realize that no, this music that I'm involved in is going to take me to the next level? Can you think of a moment when you realize that this is not a joke anymore? If I really put my mind to it, I'm going to do something wonderful.
Okay, so I think my fan base started from the church. So anytime I was given a microphone to sing, how I almost patronizing the idea, and how they keep on telling me, Udi Otonyo, you're unique. You say, sorry, no, they'll be asking of me. Then time there was no phone, you know. They'll be asking of me, and then one by they'll come to my place to search, you know, for me because my boss sorry, I saw her idea, and they keep saying that, and from there, no, we will say, I'm in here, but now I didn't know anyone. So I'm you know my bed is big. So and no started from there, and then also I started backing at the studio from the comment also that were coming from there was also telling me say, hey, I'm that good, right? I was backing, you know, both gospel and secular, you know,
musicians.
Yeah, and they loved my backup, so they were calling me every time for that one, and then and where I get the courage was when I joined a live band.
Okay.
So I can rock the stage like God knows.
We've seen you in action.
Yeah.
We know that.
So that thing started from the scratch, you know.
Would you say also maybe there was an element of a spiritual download? So sometimes you're doing something, but it's not from the flesh. Would you say that God was also talking to you at that time that no, it's not your choice. This is what you have to do.
Yeah. I think I decided to stop playing the live band along the line because the programs that we were taking those time was most of them is at the club and funeral and stuff. So I decided to, you know, put a stop to it for the late hours, being out there, coming home, you know. That's where I stopped. But you know, I think God created me with music. That's what I would say, because when I was even little, I was even writing songs when I was little. So,
you were writing?
Yeah, so I think I took a right decision to, you know, go to the gospel side. I don't know if the piano also there, I can't tell, but I decided to do, you know, gospel. It's my fan say nyame voice, and I say nyame and me ba that end because me band na wasn't only gospel na me both. and I was very good at it. And to those people that I was playing the live band with, I want to say me a gospel, but they didn't like it. They were giving me, a futubone.
They said, "Oh, come."
You're good here. You shouldn't. You don't belong to the gospel side. You have to, you have to do, I want mommy examples and stuff. But, baby, you can't do anything about. So I think I made the right choice, and I know it's a voice of God pushing me to the gospel side.
Now, it's very interesting. In Ghana, we love our gospel music and we love our secular music.
Yes.
But when they combine, we have a problem.
For Ghanaian per se, they don't have that problem. It's the Christians that, and not only all the Christians, some of them that think they are higher than the holier than that. The holier.
The holiest of the holy and the holier than thou.
They prefer people.
What is when you listen to them, what is the main problem that they have with you, for example, featuring a non-gospel artist? Because it comes up, and you're not the only gospel artist to face that. Every time a gospel musician maybe features a non-gospel musician, a fellow Ghanaian artist, but maybe in the secular business, and I don't even want to say secular, maybe a high life singer, maybe a hip-hop singer, when you combine the two, you get that backlash from a certain group. What is the problem?
I don't think I have problem. They have it. And then if you listen to some of them who are, saying they don't have any point. They don't have any point. And then for me, I can boldly say, I have done one song with the late Joelaka. It was one of the biggest hits. And Krompone Mame, the album of the year, TGMA, those times. It was 2014.
I see.
I was nominated, though I filed 3 songs, but that particular song, and I'm nominated me Emma Minya album of the year, and will be any problem be with it. And I did same thing with A.B. Crentel, The Lost Prayer. Will be any problem. Will be any problem. Kwame Eugene wrote song for me. It was one of the biggest. Ebimu, who is through my say, out of the 100, I think 0% or 1.25 kind of people they were talking. But for me, I don't see any points. I don't even listen. I don't even listen to that end cry. What is blessing people, and the song is doing very well. I don't mean time cry for that, and they will talk back. I wasn't listening, and I did this Paluta one, and then also Amrado from Amrado, Kwame Eugene. Like Obia was very happy about it. If you go to YouTube and you read all the comments, if you have time, if you go to YouTube and you read all, you could see 3 point something kind of commenting. They were positive.
Yeah.
And then the same thing happens to me and Amrado. They recommended Amrado because after releasing the Overdue, I decided to do a refix. And I put it on my pages that I want to do a refix.